What's up, my central unit? It's the Central Man here. So I got me a good idea for this live stream, and I'm planning to do a new series on this channel. And I'm gonna do a a reaction to a show back in the late '90s, I think. Late '90s, early 2000s. The show is called Three Friends and Jerry. I used to watch it as a kid. I don't have a reaction as a kid. I was a kid. I don't know. I was too young to understand. Of plot, episode plot, character development, something like that. So, yeah, it was a show set in Sweden. It's a show from Sweden, created by Magnus Carlsen, and I think it lasted about 3 seasons. I think. It's created by Nickelodeon Europe, and I don't know that, that was I think it got a bit of a fan base in Europe, but not in America. I've got a question for all you Americans out there. If do you even watch, at the time, Three Friends of Jerry? What's your reaction of that show? And let me know in the comment section or in the chat. So I'm gonna repeat myself throughout this whole reaction or any reaction videos of this show. I'm gonna start with season 1, and the difference is I'm gonna keep it the first season. I'm gonna keep it. I know it's not real. I'm gonna do it in a random order instead of doing a correct order. So it's what it is. So yeah. So I'm gonna stop, give my thoughts of the episode. If you know what a reaction video is, I click, say something for a few seconds, and then continue watching it. So anyway, I just come up with the whole idea, and the reason why I'm doing this reaction video, or the reason why I'm doing these doing the reaction stream of Three Friends and Jerry, I don't think there's a lot. I think the show is a bit forgotten in people's memories. Maybe people have a faint memory of it. Yeah, I think there's not a lot of reaction videos to it, so maybe I might be the first one. Who knows? Fingers crossed. So anyway, let's begin off this reaction video. So, 1 second. Oop. So, click the wrong one. Should have clicked share screen. So, yeah, I'm gonna react. Yeah, if you see it known on the title of the stream is it's Three Friends and Jerry's Stars in Their Eyes. Oh, it's actually Stars in Your Eyes. My apologies of the typo. It's Stars in Your Eyes, Fashion and the Snowball Fight episode reaction. So let's begin. So share screen. Oh. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, reason why I think it was Jerry. I think it was some I don't know. Can I still do that? Actually, let's do it again. Sorry about the delay of this episode reaction. By the way, can you hear me throughout this whole stream? Let me know in the chat. Anyway, let's begin. Even though this is supposed to be a kids show, wow, they got a bit of a adult humor cramming into it. You know, see Jerry, I think he was catching like a butterfly, and kind of like basically it ended up like the net kind of caught on to, I think it's the teacher's like ass. She's got a bikini. She's got, oh my god, needs to shave her hairy legs. See, the peeping. I like the theme. They're spinning around. You got the girls. I don't know why they're so pissed off. Linda doing the whole cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. What the hell's wrong with her? You know, that'll be my, you know, I'm gonna get to it. Like not just this reaction stream, but the future ones in the foreseeable future. Oh. Magnus Carlsen. What's it called? Yeah, Free Friends and Jerry in Stars in Your Eyes. My apology. After the stream, I'm going to change it to Stars in Your Eyes, not Stars in Their Eyes.
You agree with me, don't you? The music kids listen to today is horrible.
Okay, why are the parents are getting pissed off? So people like kids like to listen to these musics, listen to this type of music. It's not, you know, it's not horrible. You know, people are so pissed off. Oh, that's horrible. No, it's like people have a taste of music.
This new band is the worst of them all.
It was the much discussed.
Oh, by the way, throughout the first season of the show, they had a narrator, like narrates the episode, and then after season 1, they kind of ditched doing like this format with the narrator. So let's carry on.
Just scandal lyrics on Dog Son's new CD that made Dick
Dogson
call for the meeting.
Dogson.
Crash Dad and Mummy too. What a...
I get like some people don't like type of music because of the lyrics. Man, Jerry's Dad's such an asshole.
name for a record. Our children
Such an ugly bastard, mate.
should be listening to nice bands like the Sunshine
Family. What the fuck?
Where the Sunshine Family does.
One second, we'll do it again. It's kind of cool.
Where the Sunshine Family.
I'll do it one more time.
Nice bands like the Sunshine Family. Where the Sunshine Family. Does anybody have any suggestions about what we can do?
I was thinking that the children should have their own music competition. Stars in Your Eyes, but with nice music.
Great idea. This is how we treat records like this.
You can't even break a CD. A CD disc.
Oh dear.
Wow, Jerry's dad just crushed it with one hand. It's like, how fucking strong this dude, man. He's got like muscles. He's a bit of an asshole, ugly fucker. Look at his nose. Jesus.
Maybe the adults were worrying unnecessarily. The most popular band in the class was the girl band, Lady Girls.
There's a frog. Lady Girls. I'm guessing at the time, this is like set in late 90s, like I said. Probably the most popular like girl band at the time was the Spice Girls, I think.
Even the three friends and Jerry liked them, but they would never admit that to each other.
What a load of rubbish music the teacher was playing today when she told us about the competition.
I didn't even understand why she played it.
I think she was talking about the history of music. It could have been Mozart.
No, it was the Sunshine Family. My mom and dad like them. I'm sure Dick Priest wants us to copy their stage show.
Copy the stage show, yeah. But the Sunshine Family, that's a bit of a corny. That's probably a corny, like, band and music.
Never. We'll be the Lady Girls.
Okay, why you want to be the Lady Girls? You want to cosplay girls?
Then we'll win easily. Everyone likes the Lady Girls.
But if we are going to be the Lady Girls, we'll have to put on makeup and dress up as girls.
What the hell? They're trying to be. If they want to be the Lady Girls, they got to dress up and cosplay like the Lady Girls. Like, they have to dress up like girls. Wow, oh my god, it'd be like drag. I know it's like, this is 2025. You can do what you want, but wow, like, you see, like with Jerry, they both got, like, Jerry and Thomas and Frank. They both got, like, tits, paper, like, look like paper. I don't know, like balls or balloons. They look like they got boobs, tits. Jesus. What's that music? I'm gonna play back a little bit. I'm gonna play it back a bit.
Makeup and dress up as girls.
Tell me more that we really need. That's clearly the Spice Girls, man. Their song is "I'll tell you one I really, really want. I'll tell you one I really, really want. I tell you one I really want. If you God, yeah, because wow, that was popular at the time. The Spice Girls. That's clearly the Spice Girls. It's a good reference, man.
We'll be a heavy metal band.
The three friends sighed with relief.
We decided who we're going to be on Stars in Your Eyes. We'll be the Lady Girls.
We're going to be a heavy metal band.
We're going to be a heavy metal band.
Which one?
We haven't decided yet.
Maybe you don't know any. Why don't you ask my brother Tony? He only listens to heavy metal. Are you stupid?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, one second. Why pause it?
We only listen to heavy metal as well.
The frog is just like jumped out of Frank's pocket. It's just went into the car. Into the when you like filling up the car with petrol or gas. Using the American term. Well, Tony, he looks cool, man. Man, he's got the long blonde hair. He's got the skull t-shirt. Dogson.
Tony hurried to assume a cool position on the bed, only to discover that it was some of Tess's insufferable classmates who were waiting outside the door.
And what do you want?
We're having a competition at school, and we've lost all of our heavy metal records. So we were wondering.
Yeah, that's a lie, because they don't really they don't even listen to heavy metal. It's just a fad for the competition.
If we could borrow one from you.
A diabolical smile came over Tony's lips. Suddenly.
Yeah, diabolical smile. Let's do it quickly a little bit.
Borrow one from you.
A diabolical smile.
Why? I don't know if he's gonna stitch him up or some shit like that.
Came over Tony's lips. Suddenly, he became very helpful.
So, who are you planning on being then?
Maybe. What's their name?
Well, they don't even know. It's like, I think it's Mimi saying like, they don't even know some heavy metal bands. It's just they're just like maybe.
Name again?
Dogson, perhaps?
Dogson.
You got it.
Dogson. Dog in the Sun. Dog's Son. Basically, you can see the poster. It's not like a dog. You got the skull with the devil horns, and I think it's like the upside down Christian cross, man. That would have pissed off Christian people, man. You know, it's blasphemy, you know.
Doug's Son rules.
Yeah, they really rock.
Don't lose the CD, and don't tell your dad who lent it to you.
We promise. Now we're going home to rehearse.
Real bands never rehearse.
Jerry, get real. Real.
It's just, wow, Eric's just like elbowing Jerry. He's like, Jerry, get real. Real bands don't really rehearse.
Bands never rehearse.
Rehearse.
Jerry,
We promise. Now we're going home to rehearse.
Real bands never rehearse.
Jerry, get real. Real bands never rehearse.
Why Eric copy Tony saying real bands never rehearse? Well, you need to do. Actually, you really need to rehearse. How like knowing the lyrics, this like playing the instruments right. You can't just like do this like, oh, let's throw something at the wall and makes it stick. No, you got to rehearse, man.
Even though they got to borrow,
I guess it's more like a too cool for school type of thing.
They looked a little disappointed. Finally, Frank said what they all were thinking.
We like heavy metal, but everyone else likes the lady.
No, you don't. No, you don't. The only reason why you're saying that because you don't want to be, you don't want to dress up like girls to be the lady girls. So it's just a fad.
Girls, Linda, Mimi, and Tess are gonna win.
But then Jerry had an idea. It was all pretty simple.
And this is
all they had to do was to.
This is basically Jerry's character on the show. He's the smart nerd. He's a really annoying person with the buck teeth. He's like throughout this like show, he ended up coming up with ideas to help the three friends. But unfortunately, his plans completely backfire.
Sneak into the school's assembly hall and make a little swap.
Swapping the CD. Wait, the singers, the Dancing with the Sunshine Family. That was what was it? Wait a second. Oh, no. Let's do with the smile.
Swap.
Oh, God. Missed my cue. Try it one more time.
On Friday evening, the assembly hall filled with expectant parents.
Dear congregation, welcome to Stars in Your Eyes with nice music. The first contestant tonight is Andy.
Good evening. My name is Elvis.
Well, you got a guy dressed like Elvis. There's more. I think in a future episode, and I feel it was the same kid dressed up like Elvis. He's singing. What's the song? It's something from Elvis Presley. Is it I'm a crazy man? I'm a soul man? I can't remember the song. I think it's the crazy man. I can't remember. Wow, that's get off the stage. Just kidding. But wow, he can't even sing.
In the changing
Well, that's crap. He can't even play the guitar.
room, Linda,
Me
and Tess had an unpleasant surprise.
Where are our lady girls' clothes? Where are our lady girls' clothes? I'm going crazy.
We're going crazy.
Oh, they swapped the. So far, Jerry's plan's starting to turn out going well so far. Like swapping the disc, and the girls start the disc and also the costume for the girls to perform as lady girls. Basically, it's just it's the parody of the Spice Girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda, Mimi, and Tess.
The girl.
What the? What? 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda, Mimi, and Tess.
The girl.
Wait. 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda, Mimi, and Tess.
The girl.
1 second. Should I?
Gentlemen.
Like Dick Priest got like so the orgasm look.
Linda, Mimi, and Tess.
The fucking he's got a bit of the orgasm look. Ah.
The girls had no choice. Reluctantly, they walked on stage.
Wow, they're just like
wearing the 70s out.
Okay, first off, Linda's dressed up like a Native American because I think if it was real life, if it was like the current timeline right now, I think don't ever fly. You know, they got really I think like dressed up like Native Americans is offensive. Mimi and Tess are dressed up like hippies.
Outfits.
Come on and disco. We are lady girls.
Wearing the 70s outfits.
Come on and disco. We are lady.
What the hell? Hold on 1 second. What the hell? 1 second, hold on. I'm gonna start. 1 second for folks. That's not right. Is it lagging or something? 1 second. One second. I'm gonna share it right now. 1 second. This chop of my laptop's out of juice. Anyway, I'm back. Gonna share the screen again.
Lady girls.
The shot. And this is. And they're smiling. They love. How do people love this song? It's corny. It's so corny. It's so cheesy and corny.
Good choice.
I'll do a smile.
They look exactly like Sunshine Family used to do when they played this song.
The Sunshine Family, so come sing along with me.
What the? Wow, Jerry's plan backfired.
So come sing along with me. We're the Sunshine Family.
What the hell?
It seemed that it had already been decided who was going to win the Stars in Your Eyes with Nice Music competition.
Yep. They love it because this is a shit song. Oh my god.
One thing was for certain, it wouldn't be the next gang.
Dawson! Dawson! Dawson!
The three friends and Jerry had studied rock videos on TV closely.
Wow, they're gonna boo. Wow, the audience they all like Dog Song, you can tell. Wow, they're playing backfired, so they like really funny. They like the Sunshine Family, but they don't like Dog Song.
And knew exactly how a heavy metal band acted. And a real heavy metal hit should, of course, be concluded with a cool stage dive.
They're trying to stage dive. Oh, and they fall on the floor. God. Gotta be careful not to do this. You can really hurt yourself doing stage diving.
No! What did I tell you? It's very dangerous to listen to bands like Dog Song. Where did...
On TV as for certain, it wouldn't be the next gang.
Dawson! Dawson!
And Jerry's wig. He can't even put the wig properly. It can't even fit. It couldn't fit his like. It can't even. It doesn't fit him. You can tell. You can see his like blonde hair.
The three friends and Jerry had studied rock videos on TV closely and knew exactly how a heavy metal band acted. And a real heavy metal hit should, of course, be concluded with a cool stage dive.
Ooh.
With a cool stage dive.
Oh, right on the floor.
No, no!
No, no. Wow, they got
what?
Wow, they got fucked up. Really. Look at them. They're in hospital. They're in cast. They got bandages around their head.
Did I tell you? It's very dangerous to listen.
They got bandages, cast. They look like they broke their legs, their arms.
To bands like dogs.
And Frank's got like a black eye, and Eric's got like a bandage around his eye.
Where did you get this record?
The three friends and Jerry.
Man, I don't really like Jerry's dad. I think he's such an asshole, man. He's so putting pressure on the kids. That's why I find him unlikable. He's just calling people calling them milk tarts. What was it, milk tarts? Because of the weaklings. They're not weaklings. They're kids. You start small.
Didn't even dare thinking what could happen if they snitched on Tony.
Well, they're gonna be. Well, I don't know which one they're gonna do. I don't know which one they're gonna get hiding. Jerry's dad or Tony. Tony's a bit Tony's a bit scrawny, and Jerry's dad's a bit muscular.
But not to obey Jerry's dad seemed even more dangerous.
Oh, from Tony.
Tony!
Wow, he needs to shave his shoulders, mate.
Tony! Tony!
And he's doing push-ups.
Now comes your verse.
He's doing push-ups.
Sing!
When I get a hold of them. When I get a hold of them.
While Tony was...
Well, you can tell he never exercised in his life. He's struggling to do push-ups. You don't...
was sweating in the gymnasium, Dick Priest arrived home to the vicarage.
And he's listening to Dog Song. What? He's got the orgasm face. He likes Dog Song.
Yeah, Dog Song. Yeah.
Okay, that was I don't know, Dog Song. Actually, I'm not gonna do my overreaction of this episode review. You know, the first one was a bit, it's kind of like, it's just whatever, man. So let's move on to the next one. It's called Three Friends and Jerry in Fashion.
Did you see that?
Wow,
So.
Wow, he saw this guy with blonde. Was it it looks like a punk rocker?
Cool.
If only the guys in the class could dress like that.
I don't understand how
I don't get the girls' mentality of the girls.
If only the guys.
Wow, they made Linda a little bit older. You know, she's I think around 10 years old. Look, you know, she's got makeup, a little bit of her tits. You know.
The class could dress like that.
I don't understand how they dare show themselves.
What's that? The Marlon? It's the one with the nerd with the glasses doing the armpit farts.
They're such a bunch of hopeless nerds.
So hopeless nerds. Shut the hell up, man. This is why the girls are so stuck up. Oh, they're nerds. So what? They're nerds. Not every nerds are people think nerds are they're playing cards, training cards and sci-fi stuff. You know, that's not the case. Video games, that's not true. Comic books, that's cool.
Oops.
Why the fuck is Eric and Frank on the top of this? They're standing on the top of the fence. They're gonna hurt you. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Why haven't we thought of that?
What?
Ah!
Frank.
And Frank is just standing on top of the fence. And your Thomas is struggling to climb the fence.
Frank's plan was simple. If they just got hold of some...
How the fuck is the 10 years old, but this guy is supposed to... This punk rocker is supposed to be way older than the girls, probably around a teenager? Like 13, 14, 15 years of age?
Cool clothes. The girls wouldn't be able to resist them.
Why Frank imagine them... Like, Frank is just looking like an old version of himself. It's just him wearing the number one shirt.
Ah. Do you think it will work?
Of course. You heard them yourself.
He kind of fall off. He kind of fall off the fence on the other side, probably on the pavement.
School, they went straight to the local clothing store.
Okay, this is probably a girl shop. That's more like a girl shop. You can tell it's a girl clothes shop. You can tell where the dresses and the bra.
Oops.
Something told them that the clothes in the store wouldn't impress the girls.
Now what?
Wow, Jerry! I don't know Jerry's skateboarding.
Hello, airheads.
When Jerry heard what was at stake,
why do they call them airheads? Okay.
Suggested that they pop down to the store to read some fashion magazines to get a better grasp of the subject.
Check it out! Looking like that, you'd hit it off with Linda right away.
Wow, we really need to shape up.
They're older, but they're not. That's not gonna try. That's never gonna work because they're adults. You know what? They're adults. They look like adults.
That you'd hit it off with Linda right away.
I get they're trying to press girls. I get it.
Wow, we really need to shape up.
And here are
the guy with the fiery the picture of the guy with the fiery hairstyle. That's look cool.
Addresses and everything.
Okay, they're going in the bus.
This is it.
Wow.
And what can I do for you, young man?
You can tell Frank is blushing about this girl. What the female store manager or employee of this shop.
I wonder how much those cool clothes cost.
Cool clothes cost.
Those cool clothes.
Look at the price tag. What they put? It's supposed to be. What is it? Sorry.
For you, young man.
I wonder how much those cool clothes cost.
Those cool clothes.
They can't afford it.
£100 for a t-shirt?
Wow, that's £100 for a t-shirt. Why didn't you just go to a cheaper clothes shop? Go to a cheaper clothes shop. £100 for a t-shirt. That's like, wow, man. It's a rip-off price, man.
But Jerry wasn't to be discouraged.
At least we could get some cool haircuts.
Thomas and Eric looked at Frank, who finally gave in.
Okay, but this time Jerry has to ask.
Is this enough for a cool haircut?
Wow, I don't know how much is that. Probably not enough. That's not enough to get a haircut. Why do you want to get a cool haircut? Like they're trying to change the image. Change the image. Wear the clothes, the hairstyle, stuff like that.
Deeply disappointed, they returned home. It was obvious to them that they were destined to live and die as nerds.
Okay, drink first. Be right back. They're gonna live and die as nerds. No. I'm not gonna. You don't know that. Why do you want they're not really nerds? I'm back. Anyway, sorry, I keep rewinding it, man. It's just what it is.
It was obvious to them that they were destined to live and die as nerds.
Okay, they're gonna live and die as nerds. They're not really nerds. How are they nerds? They're not really. They don't do something nerdy. They're just like doing what a kid was supposed to do. As a kid. Like, I get like back then, if you were like wearing glasses and doing the nerdy stuff, you're as a geek. But geeks are not really that nerdy. Let's be honest. Maybe geeks got some. They're smart. Yeah, they do some smarty stuff. But let's be honest. I think being a good geek and nerd is not that bad. People think not like trying to get the words out. I think being the nerd geek is not even that bad. You know, guess what? They play card games. They play some nerdy games, but they read comics, they play video games. Yeah, they wear like glasses. You know, sometimes if you wear glasses, you know, it don't make you like a nerd. It make you look smart. So what the hell? What the hell? They don't even look like nerds. I get like, for one, why could they go to a cheaper shop and a cheaper hairdressers or barbers? You know. Anyway, let's move on.
But just as they got off the bus, Jerry had a brilliant idea.
We don't have to buy any clothes. We can fix the clothes ourselves.
Yeah. Most people, like most models, or most models like they end up like make their own clothes.
What? How? We'll redecorate our own to make them look as cool as the ones in the magazine.
It will never work.
Yes, it will.
That screaming Eric's pulling on Eric's
No one
hair.
cuts mine.
Frank, you don't have what hair? You don't even have any hair. You're a skinhead. You've barely got any hair.
No one cut.
Guys, come on. It can't get any worse.
Okay, let's do it.
The new fashion designers set about their task with needle, thread, scissors, and a great deal of enthusiasm.
They started to cut like Eric's like long blonde hair.
What are you going to do with the sewing machine?
Just something for home economics.
Wow, Eric. Well, Jerry's plan's gonna backfire. Like Eric's hair, they try to be more like a punk rocker's hair. I'm guessing that's soap, but I'm guessing they're trying to dye their hair. They need to get some hair dye.
Everything has to be new and different. Hair, trousers, sweaters, shoes. There were no limits to their inventive experiment.
Why Jerry's ripping off his t-shirt or top long sleeve top? Why could Jerry use some scissors to cut the sleeves off?
Frank, Thomas, Eric, and Jerry worked on their new clothes and haircuts deep into the night.
I'm guessing this is gonna backfire.
And the following morning, they entered the schoolyard.
Wow, this is backfired. Or actually not. Or maybe Sawyer's, like Thomas, like, you look like a, he's got that gold chain, hip hop, got with the chain. He kind of did the hair. He put his cap. He kind of like did the back cap, like swapping the cap backwards, You got Jerry and Eric. They dyed their hair. Jerry with red hair, and Eric with green hair. And then you got like and then you got Frank with the star. I'm guessing it's referencing Kiss. Who's got the Kiss? What kind of band? remember like Kiss got the you know, the face paint. One got like the star face paint on their eye. I think it's Paul Stanley. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so yeah, this is backfiring. Yeah, Thomas is mostly wear his normal cap with 40, kind of swap the cap backwards. That's kind of cool. That was cool at the time. It's still cool to this day. But yeah, this is gonna backfire. You know, I think they shot themselves in the foot.
Full of self-confidence. But the reaction wasn't quite what they had expected.
What is that?
4 walking bin bags who have been run over by a lawnmower.
I didn't think it could get any worse.
Is that the handle on Thomas's like trousers or pants? We got going back and forth the terminology of America and Britain. You know, they mostly. It's funny in the first season they're speaking American accents, but they keep referencing our like British stuff, like the way they pronounce it. You know, in America they call it trash bags. You know, we call it bin. You know, the way you put your garbage or rubbish in. You know. Anyway.
Quiet now. Don't forget that Jimmy Hart from the non-criminal generation will visit us on.
Wow, no crime. You see a gun with the handle, not the handle, but the noodle. You got the front part twisted with the flower on the hull of the gun. You know, when you're trying to shoot it, you know, it came out from the front part.
Friday.
When school was over for the day, Frank had a few things he
can't
wanted
remember
to say
what
to Jerry.
it's called. The nozzle. Is it the nozzle? The nozzle's kind of tied up, and then you got the flower. I don't know, but it's not a tulip. It's some kind of orange flower. And then, anyway, in seconds ago, you had the 3 friends. I'll try again.
Friday.
You got the trigger. I think it's the nozzle, and the nozzle's tiled up with the flower on top. And seconds ago, you got the 3 friends tripping up Jerry with the rope.
Hey, Frank had a few things he wanted to say to Jerry.
Yeah, it couldn't get any worse, right? It's not my fault that they didn't understand how cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's a shit plan. It's a shit plan for Jerry. It's backfired. Every time Jerry comes up with these ideas, it backfired. It blew up in their faces.
Yes, it is. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault.
And they kind of walking. Yeah, they're kind of chasing Jerry. Instead of running, they can basically just walking.
Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Ow! Ow!
They're beating the crap out of Jerry.
Boys, this is fantastic. Come here. Come here.
The fashion editor.
Fantastic.
Ow! Ow!
Boys.
They're just punching Jerry.
Boys. Come here.
The fashion editor at Cool Guide had spent weeks chasing a new street fashion, and finally it looked like she'd found it.
Wow, at least wow, it led to something. Can't get any worse. Now they got with a magazine. They got with a magazine company.
You look fabulous.
Well, not really. They look like tools, man. Like what do the girls call them? 3 walking bean bags. Yeah, 3 walking bean bags got run over by a lawnmower. Huh.
I'll set up a photo session immediately. Can you come by tomorrow at 3? Here's my card.
Didn't I tell you it was a great idea?
Well, not really. That was really Jerry's idea. And then seconds ago, you're trying to beat him up.
Linda sees us in Cool Guide.
Cool Guide.
Tell me a little about yourself. You must be living a rough life on the streets.
Well, not really, because Frank's the powder made him sneeze.
You're a gang, right? and practically live outside the rules and morality of society.
Friends. They are friends.
Yeah, the friends. Not the three friends and Jerry, just the friends.
But not yours. They lead a hard life full of the friends. They are friends, but not yours. Clothes express the combination, aggressiveness and ruthlessness, which is a must for life on the streets.
Wow, that sounds really cool. But why is Frank's head blurred? I guess they're tougher than we thought.
What? I've always known that they were a tough gang.
Look, there they are.
Hi, do you want to hang out at your school today?
What? Why? Yeah, of course.
Why not meet here after the last lesson?
Sure. I think Linda wants you to be her boyfriend.
I'm guessing this plan's starting to work. It's starting. I thought this is a dud, but it's starting to pay off. They're in the cover of a magazine now. The girls like them.
Come on now, Frank. We have to go in.
Frank is frozen a little bit. You know, he's now got probably be Linda's boyfriend now. That's kind of, it's kind of funny.
During the last lesson of the day, the class was visited by Jimmy Hart.
It's probably named after a wrestling manager. You know.
He is fantastic. Gorgeous.
I can't believe it.
Is it?
You could tell by like flirting on this Jimmy Hart person.
Possible to be that good looking?
So now I hope you understand how important it is to stay away from violence and crime. Don't be impressed by criminal people just because they happen to wear cool clothes and appear in trendy magazines.
Wow, they're not criminals. How are they fucking criminals? I'll get to more of that shortly.
This article in Cool Guide is a frightening example of what I mean. I don't understand why we have to read about how some pathetic hooligans dress.
Why they're not even hooligans? What?
Are you still here, girls? The class is over. Bye now.
Flirting on this Jimmy Hart guy. First off, he's way old. He's probably 20s and 30s. And they're around 10. And they're just like, with the love hearts, you know, they got a bit of a crush on them.
Hey, Linda, do you want to hang out now?
Get lost.
Exactly. Stay away from us, you hooligans. We don't want to have anything to do with ruffians and criminals like you.
They're not criminals. How are they criminals? Like, I don't see them being criminals. They're just like trying to oppress the girls, and then all of a sudden, well, the criminals now. What? I'm trying to think of the logic, man.
Whose stupid idea was this, huh? Whose idea?
Jerry's just like tiptoeing away, avoid another beatdown by the three friends. It's like, I don't blame this on Jerry. Well, Jerry is kind of like all their idea. It's basically the three friends' fault. They're trying to impress. They're trying to find this idea to impress the girls, like trying to get cool clothes and haircuts. And Jerry's idea to like customize the hairs and the clothes to look cool, but unfortunately, it's just like, yeah, backfired. Backfired twice. You know, backfired. You know, they did that. They did the plan. The girls are not impressed. Then they got like a gig from a magazine company, and you got this Jimmy Hart, you know, showing up, talking about stay away from criminals and hooligans. Sorry. And now the girl once again don't want to have nothing to do with the three friends because they think they're hooligans, even though they never like done anything criminal in their lives. So anyway, let's move on to the final episode of this reaction. Three friends and Jerry in the snowball fight.
I think that it's about
why
time that we...
why is it got the same? Is it maybe the same voice actress? I feel like she was it Ingrid Birtwistle. You know, she's really got her voice was completely different in the future episodes, and you know she doesn't sound like that. You know,
something for our local black sheep.
According,
I suggest a new house for Oscar.
What is it? The spell Oscar's completely wrong or different.
Time that we did something for our local black sheep.
The spell Oscar is O-S-K-A-R. Oscar is what's it? O-S Oscar.
Suggest a new house for Oscar.
Yes, that shed he lives in is far too run down.
What? Are we going to waste money on a good-for-nothing like him when our golf course is a source of shame? 17 hole. Now, is that supposed to represent a golf course? Is it? Is it?
The town's leading men and women had met to allocate the money from the charity funds.
Committee decides a new house for Oscar.
This is scandalous. I'm not going to invite any of you.
Yeah, he's so pissed off because they decided to make a new house for Oscar, and I think Roy Johnson is just basically has none of it, you know, and right now he's just banning people for the unveiling of his new garage doors.
It's time for the grand opening of my new double garage. You can be sure of that.
Well,
same thing.
Well, we could.
Huh? Spot on. If you want war, then we'll give you one. We challenge you to a snowball fight outside the school. Okay, but then we want a snow castle for our stronghold.
Frank told the boys the plan of action.
When ice cream storm, we storm the castle. Storm!
This is not going to work. They're carrying. Look at the size of the snowballs, man.
With fearless looks in their eyes, the boys ran towards the castle where Linda, Meanie, and Tess were hiding.
Yeah, this is not going to work. Maybe instead of charging the castle, maybe throw the snowballs at their faces. Oh, wow! Yeah, they could just like dump like a tub of they really dumped a lot of snow. Wow, that was a good plan.
You don't stand a chance.
Of course we do. They're girls.
Not unless you have a secret weapon.
The three friends requested a temporary ceasefire.
Now we'll show them.
How the fuck is Jerry got a catapult?
In 5 seconds, their snow castle is going to be erased from the face of the earth.
Is it going? Wow! Wow! They got it wrong. It's too far. Maybe like it's too far. It's a little bit close to the castle. Maybe like place it a little bit farther away. It might work, but the broke Oscar, they really destroy Oscar's home with the giant snowball launched by the catapult.
Vicious Oscar had, in the course of his wild life, awoken in many different places for many different reasons, but never before had he been disturbed during his afternoon nap by a giant ice ball.
Oh no!
Oh my god, he's so shivering with the house. The house is a bit run down.
About what? It's not our problem.
But he'll freeze to death.
Frank had many times in the past suggested that they blow up Vicious Oscar's shed. But to leave him to freeze to death...
Wow. So, he wants this Oscar guy, Vicious Oscar, killed. Whether they got blown up, or freeze to death.
And a little too cold-blooded.
What shall we do?
Someone will have to take him home while we fix the roof.
Not me.
Not me. Not home with me? You must be joking. No way. I refuse.
Okay. Like, well, this is they're buddying each other. I don't think it's basically it's Jerry's idea for the it was Jerry's catapult, but it's basically the three friends' fault for this situation with the girl with the kettle, the girls with challenging the girls for a snowball fight, and also you're not going to see the girls ever again in this episode, so that was kind of pointless. So.
These are the construction plans for Roy Johnson's garage, and these are the plans for Oscar's shed. Construction workers are waiting. Get going.
I look like a snowman.
I am snowman.
Snowman.
What? What the hell are you talking about, snowman?
Jerry?
Because the white man, this Fisher's Oscar character is so fucking a nutcase, man. He's so fucking deranged.
Silent prayer. Oscar wouldn't play snowman when they got home to his place.
I'm a snowman.
Boo! Hey, what do you think you're playing at, you lunatic? You're playing at, you lunatic? Boo! Hey, what do you think you're playing at, you lunatic?
Something's not right.
While Jerry fought to get Fisher's Oscar home without any maid.
Oh, they got Eric falling off the house, the shed. Wow, they're trying to fix up the house.
Here you go. The approval and plans for your garage.
Yeah, for your garage.
About time, too.
And that's blueprints.
Jerry knew that it wouldn't be much fun if his father discovered that he had let vicious Oscar into the house.
Oh, steaming passion, my
Oh, Jerry's dad's
favorite.
Jerry's parents are having an anniversary. Wow, even though I know like Jerry's dad, you know, I think he's such an asshole. For this episode, he's being nice to his wife. But they did that in the later episode, in the later seasons, you know. But wow, they giving her like I think it's perfume, and then you got the roses with the cup. I think like you got the roses on inside on the top, like on the trophy.
You always seem to get it right. My very own little Santa Claus.
My Amazon woman, here's to 50.
I don't compare Jerry's mother like an Amazon. And calling Jerry's dad Santa Claus. Wow, he's got the build like Santa Claus with the muscles.
Years.
Jerry was lucky. His parents were celebrating their wedding anniversary and didn't have eyes or ears for anyone.
Yeah, it's not a couple. It's actually a trophy. It's a trophy. You know, not like a number one. Wow, number one couple with the trophy. Yeah, I like it with the roses on the inside. You got the roses, like inside of the cup or trophy. We'll call it trophy, man. And you got the number one on the middle, on the center of the trophy. That's kind of cool. It's kind of wholesome.
Else.
Boy. Table tennis. Ooh, I like table tennis.
Jerry looked with sadness at what
looks like an egg.
His last ping pong ball.
Like last ping pong ball. Like, wow, why do you get more ping pong balls? You know, wow.
Ow!
Okay, what? You know, actually, I will get that shortly. It's funny why they're fixing the house during nighttime. like their parents will be worried sick. Like they should be in, first off they're going to end up being cold, end up getting a massive cold because you need some warmth, and two your parents will be worried sick because wondering where their kids are gone in this time of day while they're fixing up Oscar's house / shed. It's funny, like throughout the two moments of this episode, Eric is now falling off the shed roof, and now Thomas falling off the shed roof, and then you got like I think it was Eric and Frank like banging their thumbs while they're hammering fixing the roof.
Ow! Ow!
In blazes!
Is there a burglar? I bet someone's trying to break in.
My steaming passion. Remember the episode? Well.
Steaming
That's got the name of the perfume. That's cool. That's a good name for. Yeah, that's got kind of a good name for name of the perfume.
That's the last
straw. What?
straw.
It's probably
why Jerry's wearing his street clothes in this time of night. I can say it's seconds ago I say day, I mean night. But why Jerry's wearing clothes at this time of night? Should be in his pajamas. And Jerry's dad's got like a nightstick or a club.
The stereo and a record has got stuck.
And I suppose
stereo, like we call it radio. Stereo. I know it's an American term of radio, but the record gets stuck. What?
It's probably just the stereo and a record has got stuck.
And I suppose the stereo finished off your mother's bottle of perfume.
A record has got stuck.
And perfume too. You just wait here.
Jerry.
Yeah, he's gonna whack. Yeah, he's gonna whack him.
Too confident about his future prospects.
What the fuck? What is Oscar doing? He's singing. I think it looked like the rock and roll theme music. Not theme music, but rock and roll song. I don't know what rock and roll song it's called. It's just basically, I'm guessing that's tissues, and guess like he drunk the perfume. What? That's poisonous.
Ooh. Hold it down. And don't show your face.
Must be like, yeah, must be a 1950s song Oscar's playing. So looking not Jerry's dad's not really clubbing him with the nightstick, or not the nightstick, but it didn't clubbing him with the club.
Here again, or else you'll know what for, you flipping unemployed layabout.
Well, he's calling Oscar a flipping unemployed layabout. Well, yeah, I feel sorry. At least he's got a roof. It's funny that at least Oscar's got he's got a roof over his head. Yeah, he's unemployed. Yeah, I feel sorry. He's a bit homeless. Look at him. He's balding. He's missing his teeth, and he's got no shoe. He's missing a shoe. I get right now it's kind of relatable for today's times.
It's a disgrace in my house, Jerry. You won't be getting any pocket money until a new bottle of perfume.
Yeah, this plan's backfired. It's backfiring because one, in this side of the plan, Jerry got caught. Still getting caught because you got to take Oscar home before otherwise he'll be freeze to death. But at the same time, it kind of backfired. First off, sleeping in the basement, drinking Jerry's mom's perfume, and listening to not rock and roll, but like this 1950s band in 3 a.m. So yeah, that's kind of like that side of the plan's backfired. Let's see the other side of their plan of this episode for the Free Friends. Need a drink. I'm back, so I'm going to finish off this reaction of this episode of Three Friends and Jerry. And wow, look at the house. The house is a shithole. I'm going to give the Frank, Thomas, and Eric some props of rebuilding the house, but it's run down like in the start of this episode, this side of the episode. It's a bit run down. It looks like an old-fashioned house. I think he's got no central heating. Unless he's got like an old-fashioned like fireplace. Yeah, I think it's got a fireplace. I'm gonna 1 second. We're on the 20 minutes and 42 seconds mark. So 1 second. I think we're in this shortly.
Had in the course of his
look at it.
wild
It's got
life-
like a fire. Yeah, it's got like it looks like an oven / fireplace. So yeah, it's an old-fashioned place, an old-fashioned house. Yeah, with this looks like a heater, boiler. It looks like I don't know what it's called. A fireplace. I don't think at least it's got warmth of it, but I think it's it looks like an oven, like a fire. It looks like an old-fashioned cooker. An oven. So maybe it's a bit like half oven and half fireplace or heater. So, and let's get back to it. So we're on the let's see.
It is nicer.
No! Stop! Wait!
Stop there, boys. This is dangerous stuff, this. No children allowed on the site.
Wow, they really rammed this house. Wow, they really instead of smashing it down, he basically they got like a what's it called? No, a digger. What's it? A digger. They kind of like shift the house away. What's that? I can't remember. What's the name of the What's the name? If you watch Bob the Builder, I think it's called Muck. Muck is the red. He's not a digger. I think he's a scoop type of car. I can't remember what it's called. So, anyway,
This is.
they're kind of like, at least the house not fall apart. It's just basically just moved the house away.
To be nice, don't you think, Oscar? A new house.
It's very funny that throughout the first season of the show, you can tell like Dick Priest, his voice actor kind of changed. His voice kind of changed.
Goodness me! What a lot of perfume you smell of today, Oscar.
She drank a lot. He drank a lot of perfume, Oscar. That's very poisonous. Like, who wants to really, man, this guy Oscar should be on a show called, it's a show back in the day called Snog Married Avoid. The problem, mostly women probably avoid this guy. He's not going to get married or snog this guy. No disrespect. Like, who wants to snog him? Look at him. He's got very little hair. He's got no teeth. He's homeless. You know.
Now then, Oscar?
At Roy Johnson's house, something was also being built.
Look at it. Wow, these people messed up the plans. It must have to do with Oscar like scaring them. Like got the blueprint of the house and the garage doors, or just the garage. Wow, it looks smaller, but wow.
Is this supposed to be a garage? Well, you idiots! I want this gone. Pull it down.
Well, what do you say, Oscar? It turned out fine, don't you think? Admittedly, there are no windows.
At least you got two big doors instead. At least they got it mixed up. At least Oscar got some place to stay. Yeah, they got no windows. Whether it's a fire, it's gonna be a little bit dangerous. But at least he got some place. He's got a nice place to He's got a nice one place to stay. It's better than nothing living on the streets.
Never mind. You've got two great big doors instead.
What a waste of time. I told you it wasn't our problem.
Yeah, Frank. You just want him to. First off, you want Oscar to get killed, whether he gets blown up, or freeze to death.
I wonder what happened to Jerry.
Look at Jerry's face. He looks like. Look at Jerry's look. He's looking in the window.
Jerry didn't have to see the results of the three friends' labor being smashed to smithereens. His consideration and hospitality had been awarded with him being grounded.
Look at Jerry's dad. He's just smashing, trying to destroy the catapult with just a normal baseball bat. I don't know. It looks like the same club with a baseball bat. You're not gonna break it like that. You know, you gotta wow. He's gonna break it with the bat. And that was it. And yeah, that's it. And yeah, next time I'll do these type of streams a bit more shorter. So yeah, I kind of like it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.